Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is rank the best hardware wallets in 2025. So I've got a list. We're going to do this by a tier list and I think you guys are going to get a lot out of this. So if you guys can so kindly, please smash the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know which wallets that you've used that you have liked or enjoyed, and perhaps we can review it here on the channel. So right now we are February 21st, 2025. So some of these wallets may be outdated within a couple years, but as of 2025, these are wallets that, you know, a lot of people are buying and using. So here we've got a different selection of ledgers. Maybe we'll move this around. We'll put this like this. So we got a bunch of different wallets. And of course, for the criteria, these have to be wallets that I have reviewed / used myself. So all these wallets I have either unboxed or have used with at least Bitcoin or a different asset. Okay, so we've got ledgers from the Nano X all the way to Tangem to Trezors to the Nifty. We have the OneKey and so on. So what we're going to do is rank them. So I'm going to move them around. And guys, comment down below which ones that you believe the moose got too loose on, maybe made a mistake. I want to know. So I'm going to move things around. So of course, if I put something in the B tier, it may go down to the D tier. So I'm going to take a full assessment and I'm going to do this for the first time. So I have not done this in practice. I want this to be genuine, what I actually believe. So let's get started. First one on the list here. And I do know visually, so we don't have the names, but I'll say it out loud. So this is going to represent the Ledger Nano S Plus, okay? So where does this one go? Where would you guys put the Ledger Nano S Plus? It's a very good wallet. So I've owned the old one where you can only have so many assets. I like this one a lot. I'm probably not going to go in the S. S is for super or sexy. That's the absolute loose. A would be just a fantastic wallet. Let's go with B. So B is good. This wallet you can pick up for around $100. Maybe what I can do as well is go to some of these websites. So if you guys do want to pick up one of these wallets, all you have to do is head over to the link tree. So I will have this down in the comment section. I will pin it for you as well as in the description of this video. So you guys, if you want to save some money on these, use this link. So here we got Ledger Wallet. So this is the one that we're going over. This is the Ledger Nano S Plus. So we are going to put that in the B category. So it's a good wallet, nothing fantastic. It does offer a lot of different assets. You can get your Bitcoin, Ethereum, your ERC20s, etc. And it is nice. The only thing about this particular wallet is that you're going to have to plug it into a computer, but now it's USB-C. So that's why I'm going to put it there. Okay, so the next one. We've got the X. So let's keep with the ledgers. We have the Ledger X. So here we have the X. You know, it's a very good wallet if you want something that is from Ledger that works with your mobile and not just desktop, where you can sign transactions via Bluetooth. We're going to have to put in the A tier. It's an awesome wallet. Yeah, let's put in the A tier. So if you guys look on the website, it is a little more expensive, but that's the main difference here. Here you're going to get Bluetooth capabilities, and also you're not going to have to plug it in to use it, so it's rechargeable. I have not owned this wallet, but I have a good friend in crypto that swears by it. And I've already used and unboxed and set up like 10 different nanos. So I do like these. I have these in the online courses. So that's where I'm going to put it for now. Again, I may rearrange things. Okay. Next on the list, we have another Ledger product. This one was sent to me. And let me tell you, this wallet, I did a video on it. It is the best hardware wallet. Sorry, not the best. It is the sexiest hardware wallet that I have ever used. So it's the Ledger Flex. If you guys do want to see an unboxing, I probably have an unboxing for all of these wallets that we'll talk about. But this is going to be the Ledger Flex. This wallet is a super wallet. Fan-freaking-tastic. So the way they use the e-ink technology, it's great. The only caveat really is the price. So if we look up here, yeah, this is the Ledger Flex. I mean, I have to put it in the sexy category. I think the orange one would be cool, but this one I unboxed, and it's nice. It has all the bells and whistles, works via Bluetooth, and it's awesome. So, you know, if you do want something that looks good, and maybe you have a ton of Bitcoin or, you know, just a ton of money in crypto in general, it is a fantastic wallet. So let's dive into more. Here we've got the OneKey. So the OneKey, what I will do is put up that website as well. So if you guys do want, again, head over to the link tree. It's just going to simplify it for me as well. So OneKey by here. This is the Classic 1S. I believe that's how it's pronounced. This wallet is awesome. And I've done an unboxing and a setup video for this. Just like other wallets, USB-C works with just a cell phone. And I like that. I really, really, really like this wallet. I thought when I first received it, and this was sent to me for review, I thought it would be okay, but it was really good. So I'm going to put this. Honestly, I'm probably going to have to put it in the awesome category. And the reason being is because if you are someone that does not want to use their laptop, wants to use their cell phone, and, you know, have cold storage, right, to protect your crypto, this is going to be a great option. So yeah, the OneKey Classic 1S, half the price of the X. So yeah, we have to put in the awesome category. It's really cool. It's not as nice as something like the Flex. It's more of kind of like a very techy kind of wallet. It's slick. It's slick. I like it a lot. Okay. So we have that. Let's get into some more here. Now we're getting into the Tangem. So as you guys know, I talk about Tangem Wallet all the time on the channel. So guys, head over. With this particular wallet, you guys can save, I believe 15% now. So 10% plus an extra 5%. There's also the card holder. So I have to do a video on this. This was announced last night. So I watched a video. I think this looks super sleek. So comment down below if you guys think I should pick one of those up. So guys, the Tangem Wallet. This thing is awesome. It's a credit card size. It's in my wallet right now. I don't want to show any card numbers or anything. But guys, this wallet is so freaking cool. So here you can get a 3-card, 2-card set. We'll talk about the ring in a minute. So where would I put that? Tangem Wallet. Tangem Wallet is not going to be C. It's better than good. This thing is awesome. So yeah, we got to put it here. So Tangem supports a wide range of assets now. Very easy to swap. There's a lot of partnerships that way. And it's so simple to set up. So, I mean, really, the Ledger Nano S Plus, this could be in the A category if it was Bluetooth, but it's not. So, you know, I guess it's a reason for it to be priced different. But guys, Tangem Wallet is really nice. So they have a lot of good options there. Guys, comment down below. Do you agree with some of these or not? The next one, the Tangem Ring. So guys, actually I got one on right now. So this is the Tangem Ring. This allows me with an app, the Tangem app, to sign transactions with the ring. So you take the ring off using NFC. Boom, I can sign transactions. This is by far my most used wallet now. It was not the case, even this one, even the card. But guys, this is better than awesome. This is sexy. Guys, the Tangem Ring. I mean, if you guys wanted to flex on people, you get the Tangem Ring, you keep that on your hand, and then you grab the Ledger Flex, and then you flex that around on the ladies. I mean, you go to the hot tub. I mean, you're cooking, right? So, yeah, I don't know what is better than the Tangem Ring. Guys, use the link tree. That will help you out. What's cool is that you also get 2 cards to go with it. So you can use the card. You can import the seed phrase now. So that's another advantageous thing about the wallet. So even with the Tangem Wallet, it could be in the B tier, but because now it supports seed phrase for you to import and back up your wallet, it's just fantastic. So that's what we got there. Now let's get into the Trezor. Did we do any Trezor? So we got a Trezor. We got the Trezor Safe 3. Trezor Safe 3, this is not a crap wallet or a dog crap wallet. I like all these wallets. Most of the wallets I've used, I really have enjoyed. Let's put this in the B. So Trezor Safe 3, this is basically the Trezor 1, but it allows you to actually have access to different assets that the old one did not support. So if you guys go here to Linktree, go to Trezor, we will close out of these. In here, we got the Trezor Safe 5, the Trezor Safe 3, and the Model 1. So this one I was going to review, but it's just so old now. This would be in the crap category, even though it's better than not having a wallet, a hardware wallet. It's just not that great. So here you have different colors too on the back. But guys, Trezor Safe 3, not much different than the Safe 5. I believe it's USB-C as well. Yeah, most of them are USB-C now. This is a good wallet. If you want something that is equivalent to the Ledger Nano S, this is going to be a good option. If you prefer Trezor, because I feel like they've been around a little bit longer, it's going to be a good option. Okay, so that's going to be that wallet. Might as well stick to the same brand. Let's go with the Trezor Model T. This is an awesome wallet. One of my most used wallets. In fact, my most used wallet with my desktop. I like this thing. It just simply works. The only real downside, the only reason I wouldn't put it in the S category is because you have to plug it in. So if this was able to work via Bluetooth, which obviously would take away from the security, I believe, this could be ranked even higher. But the Trezor Model T works really well with like a MetaMask. It allows you to simply do a lot with yield farming, with DeFi in general. So I'm a big fan of that. Okay. So if you guys do want to pick up one of those, use the Linktree, and perhaps whenever there's sales, you'll save some money. Okay. Next one. This is the Keevo. I believe it's the Keevo Model 1. So this is a more premium wallet, $400. Now, this was sent to me for review. I believe I reviewed it, set it up. It never turned out to be the way I thought it would be. Like, it's nice. It feels premium. It's not something I would recommend. I just think the other wallets, they're significantly cheaper. They're just better to that extent. So this I'm going to put, honestly, I don't think it's bad. It's just not great. So let's put it in the C tier territory. I mean, C is going to be the crap territory, and then D is going to be like the dog crap territory. I mean, it's just not a wallet I would recommend for that price. I mean, guys, get the Ledger Flex. If you're going to spend $400, and if you have a lot of money in crypto, like this could be your retirement. Yes, a $400 wallet for security to get the best security, it's worth it. So, you use a bank account. How much? You probably pay $400 a year for a good bank account. So at least in Canada here. So something to think about. Okay, so the next one is going to be the Nifty. So it's going to be SecuX. Do I have a link for that? I don't think I do. So maybe I'll have to add that in the future. SecuX. This is I guess it would be the first NFT wallet. If you have an NFT, this could be a wallet for you. I've done a video on it. So SecuX, they have these ones, the W20s, etc. Let's see what they have here. So let's go the Nifty wallet. And the one thing I do like about this wallet is that it is nice. It is nice. It's kind of unique. So basically it allows you to hold Ethereum, but unlike most wallets, you can't really view your NFTs. And with this one, you can. So I've unboxed this. I've used it. It feels good. It feels like a nice wallet. Kind of plasticky, but it's not bad. If you do own NFTs, this is a pretty decent option. So the real thing is, what am I going to rank this? This is going to be tough. It's not awesome. It's not super awesome. Because it is the first NFT wallet, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll put it in the B category. So there you go. I hope it helps you out. If you guys have been trying to decide between which wallet to use, you know, hopefully this helps you out. If you guys want a further breakdown, head over to the channel. I have videos, one called The Best Cold Wallet for Cryptocurrency, and I have another one. Where is that one? Yes, The Best Crypto Wallets 2025. In this video, I give you guys an example of which wallet is best for your needs, depending on if you're beginner, pro, just have a cell phone. So that will help you out as well. So guys, use the link tree, take an online course, whatever it is you want to do, but comment down below, did I rank these properly? And let me know which ones you would like me to rank in the future. I would like to review them first. So with that being said, the moose is loose. We'll see you in the next one.